What am I doing here? I asked, blearily opening my eyes. Don't ask stupid questions, Ben. You know what you're doing here. Did I, though? I vaguely recognized the voice, but I couldn't quite put a finger on it. No, I really don't, I said, soaking in my surroundings. It was a basement. My arms were bound to a chair stationed across from the only other feature in this otherwise nondescript concrete room, a beige wooden door. I glanced to my left. There was a figure toying with an assortment of tools atop a surgeon's tray. The dim light cast by a single dingy light bulb did not reach the man's face. He selected an item from his collection and marched towards me. Bloodshot, angry eyes burning through the dark. He slapped me hard across the face. I winced as the taste of copper assaulted my tongue. I glared up at him. He glared back, those red, fiery eyes inches from mine. Do you understand now? He seethed. Suddenly, it clicked. Jordan, is that you? Why do you have me down here, man? I haven't seen you since Miss Laughlin's chemistry class, our junior year of high school. You really don't get it, do you? He said. No, dude, that's what I've been trying to tell you this entire time. I have no earthly idea why you had me down here. He was taken aback, a twinge of sadness percolating his words. Did she really not tell you about me? Wait, is this about my girlfriend? No shit, Sherlock, he said. Why else do you think I have you tied up down here? I pondered for a moment, mulling over this revelation. Oh, it all makes sense now. You're the unhinged, the totally normal ex that she told me about. He backhanded me this time, sending stars dancing across my vision. What the hell was that for? He just shrugged. No reason, just felt like you deserved it. Okay, fair, I said. So remind me again, why am I here? I immediately regretted asking as Jordan slammed down the weapon that he had been holding in his balled-up fist. I thought he was going to burst a blood vessel with how tense his muscles were. God, you are so fucking stupid. Do I really have to spell it out for you? You stole the love of my life from me, you prick. Jordan, I've only been dating Gemma for a year. You broke up with her in high school, didn't you? Yes, he said. So how did I steal her from you? You know what you did, you piece of human garbage. He fumed, punctuating the last word with a punch to my stomach. I doubled over in agony while Jordan raged on. I was going to get her back. Gemma had blocked me on everything, of course, but I was determined to find a way to contact her. I sent letters to her house. I left notes at her work. I hired people to approach her in public with personal messages. She never reciprocated. But it was so close to paying off. I could feel it, just a little more. I zoned out from Jordan's deranged rant, instead shifting my focus to the scalpel he had tossed to the floor. He paced back and forth, oblivious to what was happening right in front of him. I discreetly placed my foot over the glimmering metallic blade and slid it under my chair. She would have come around eventually, he said. I just had to try a little harder. It wasn't over between us, and it's still not. She just didn't realize what she'd thrown away. So now, that's what it has to do with you, you punk-ass bitch boy. Okay, so what are you gonna do? I asked. A vile smirk inched across his face, and I could sense malice swimming behind his pupils. My heart sank into my stomach. I've been trying my best to brush off Jordan's attempts to intimidate me, but something about that sinister grin sent dread pulsating through my veins like venom. What am I going to do to you? He giggled like a schoolgirl. I'm going to dismember you and send your body parts to her one by one. She'll have to take me back once she sees the lengths I would go to in order to prove my love. I gazed up at him, brows furrowed and mouth agape. Jordan, that's psychotic. You know that would never work, right? He began to cackle maniacally. I shuddered as a shiver undulated through my core. Of course it'll work. I'll show you both. But first, I'll need that scalpel back, he said, kicking me square in the shin. I howled in pain as he retrieved his lost weapon. You'll never get away with this, I huffed through clenched teeth. Seriously, dude? You'll never get away with this? What am I, a corny villain in a B-rated action film? He chuckled dryly. Might as well be. You're only missing the cameras, I quipped back. I could practically see the steam wafting from his ears. That is it, Jordan yelled, ramming his boot into my private parts. I have had it with you making fun of me, but I'll change that. You won't be able to so much as mutter under your breath once I'm finished with you. Tears clouded my vision, hot, streaking pain seared through my scrotum, rendering me very speechless. Oh, what's that? You want me to open up your wrists next? He said. Jordan, please. Look, you can have Gemma back. Just let me live, I finally uttered. To my shock, immediately the door opposite of me swung open, slamming against the wall. A short, pretty brunette stalked into the room. Her icy blue eyes connected with mine. It was Gemma, and she wore an expression of pure rage. Seriously, Ben? You take a couple slaps to the face and he can have me back? You act like I'm an object. I'm disgusted that you'd give up on me so easily. And did you seriously think that I would date this loser? You're not as smart as I thought you were, hon. Okay, harsh, Jordan squeaked, failing to meet her gaze. Oh, shut up, she said. I'm not paying you to stand here and take compliments. So, what do you have to say for yourself, Benjamin? I stared at her, completely dumbstruck. Gemma, what the hell is wrong with you? You hired somebody to tie me up and torture me? For what? So you could test my loyalty? You're insane. That's no way to talk to your girlfriend, Benny Boo. You're making me sad, she whined, puffing out her lower lip. Girlfriend, I scoffed incredulously. We're done. Have it your way, babe. I'm sure you'll come around eventually, she said, flipping her hair behind her ear and heading back the way she came. Bye for now, sweetie. I'll come back when you're ready to talk. Jordan here will take good care of you in the meantime, she said, blowing a kiss as she again left me alone with my assailant. That was a week ago. I'm still down here. Jordan comes by a couple times a day to beat me up and deliver a glass of water and a wheat bread sandwich. A couple days ago, while providing me with my semi-daily dirty water and moldy bread, he passed me a shattered iPad. Maybe he felt bad for me. I can't contact anyone on it. Believe me, I've tried. The only two apps on this glitchy thing are Solitaire and Reddit. I'm guessing that Jordan forgot to delete the latter. To anyone reading this, if you have any idea where I am, please help me. I'm growing weaker by the day, and I don't know how much longer I have until she decides to return. A sense of dread gnaws at me at the very thought, because I seriously doubt that she'll let me walk out of here alive. There's no true definition of true love, but I have a feeling that this isn't it. But let me know what you think in the comments below. I do hope you'll join me in the future for more Frail Blaze tales.